Ito ang gusto kong bilhin na machine. Pang fabrication, pwede siyang mag-design sa computer at mag-cut ng metal. Pwede kang gumawa ng parts, pyesa. Pwede kang gumawa ng
just as well for cutting
design.
geometric parts as it does for cutting metal art. The software lets you draw parts accurately right on the screen. For example, this part is being drawn to exact dimensions in only 14 seconds.
Mabilis.
The part is then cut without the need to make a template or machine program.
Non-programmable, non-PLC, non-CNC, plasma cutter, using your own plasma cutter. You can buy the plasma cutter yourself. Tapos bilhin mo lang yung program, meron kang table.
Purchased a plasma cam system about
Ang dali.
3 years ago. The system allows me to go from a concept or a thought to a
Ang
drawing,
engineering to.
to a finished part,
Basic.
prototype part. Just that simple.
Basic
It's
engineering.
that same as
Simple
someone's
engineering.
drawing, someone's just incredible. This is typical of a system that will do. This is a stainless steel exhaust system for a turbocharger.
Pasensya na sa boses ng mama.
Flanges on the system will come off of the plasma cam.
Para sa sinasakal.
Can't do with this thing. It's well thought
Ito,
out.
pwede kang gumawa ng exhaust.
It allows us to move out and just make parts. I mean, just make pieces. To me, that's what it's all about.
The PlasmaCam software allows you to cut parts from CAD drawings. For example, suppose someone
rin
gives
sa CAD.
us this drawing on disk in DXF format. We simply import the file into the program. Let's zoom in close to look at the edge of
Dali-dali,
this
oh.
sprocket. Notice that this is a really messy drawing with all sorts of individual broken lines, gaps between
Walang
them,
programming.
and segments that overlap other segments. If we could tell the machine to cut the shape out just the way it is now, it would have to cut each little piece one at a time, and they would likely not be cut in order. What we really want is for the program to link together all of these pieces and form a continuous path that the machine will cut along. When I select a piece and choose the link command, all of the nearby pieces are joined together and the extra overlapping pieces are erased, leaving a perfectly cleaned up part. Now watch what happens when I tell the program to convert the sprocket into a cut path. It adds little pierce points off of the path for the perimeter and for each hole found on the inside. If we compare the cut paths to the original shape, you can also see that the cut paths are offset from the original to compensate for the kerf width of the torch. Even though your torch removes this slot of material, your parts will be accurate. The PlasmaCam software is so quick about fixing up drawings and preparing them for cutting that I'll bet you didn't even notice me doing the same operations to all the other parts we cut. Before we cut this sprocket, let's see how long it will take to cut. Using the measure command, I can see that the sprocket will require 20 pierces and a net cutting length of 135 inches. At a cut speed of 200 inches per minute, I can estimate that this part will take just over a minute to cut. The machine automatically knows to cut the holes first, before cutting the outline of a part.
Ang galing ng plasma. Talo electric welding. Pwede kang gumawa ng kahit na ng pyesa.
Making new parts becomes so easy that your whole approach to design and production will change.
When we were setting up for production,